In New Mexico, there's a new bill that a state legislator has introduced that would criminalize abortions as tampering with evidence. This Republican state lawmaker, she said Wednesday she wants to legally require victims of rape to carry those pregnancies to term because that fetus could be evidence of a sexual assault. And she said particularly she wanted to make sure that sex offenders and those who are committing incest don't get away with the crime. One of the ways that she put this, and I'm sure she really honestly believes that this is what this is about, she said that New Mexico needs to strengthen its laws to deter sex offenders. By adding this law in New Mexico, we can help to protect women across the state.
Wow.
I'm furious.
Yes.
Absolutely furious. I mean, unbelievable. Like, first of all, I'm offended, not just as a woman, but also as a person who thinks logically. Like, really? Like, I'm sorry, but can't you figure out if somebody is guilty by taking DNA samples from something other than the fetus? Right? You have hair samples, you have sperm maybe left over. I don't know. Like, figure it out. You can take it from saliva, anything else. Why wait until a child is born, right? And maybe an unwanted child, right, and is in dire circumstances because of this. It's preposterous.
Yeah, it seems like if she really cared, couldn't there be other things that they could do to prevent, incest and sexual assault?
They've covered all the bases except this one. This is the last link in the chain, I guess. No, I'm very glad that she's doing this. Not because I want it to pass. I don't think that it has any chance of passing, especially after the national attention. Exactly.
Yes.
But no, I'm glad that they're doing this because it's been a couple of weeks at least, maybe a couple of months since a Republican has said something crazy to offend every woman in the country. And so I'm glad that they're back in the news for it. Now, this time they've made the wise decision to have it be a woman who introduced this legislation. Do you think that that is sufficient political cover for it to not seem like another element, another battle in the war on women?
No.
No, I don't think anybody's going to fall for that. But maybe that's why they did it, and I'm sure that that they think that they're being awfully clever. And you're right. It's a democratically controlled legislature there, so it's unlikely to pass. But the idea that they're supposed to be small government conservatives, the idea that nothing says small government like the state forcing pregnancy on people, and also it seems like it's blatantly unconstitutional. Maybe that's just my imagination, but since we have this legal right to actually say, okay, we're not only going to make it so you are forced to continue this pregnancy, forced pregnancy by the state, but you are also going to be put in, I think they said a felony. This would be a third-degree felony with a sentence of up to 3 years in prison. 3
years. So basically, one of the comments here was that we're turning these women from victims, who, by the way, have just been raped, sometimes by family members, into incubators for state evidence. That seems like something a small government conservative would be against. But I don't know, that's the country we live in now.